So I'm explaining it for people who wanted to know. I've done my own personal research on the human brain and the way people process information. So this is just giving people, I'm just going to speak to Oxford, I'm going to speak to Harvard, speak to Stanford, I'm going to speak to everyone in San Diego, State University in San Diego. I'm going to speak to everyone in the NYPD, Gary Vaynerchuk. I'm going to speak to Grant Cardone and the people who work for his business and company that's extended into Naples, Florida. I'm also going to talk to Alaska, people who are in Alaska. I'm going to talk to people that are in India. I'm going to talk to people who are in Brazil and Mexico. Mexico. I'm just going to show you my perspective, and hopefully this will change. So again, you have what people say, like you get the opinion of your city. Then you have the opinion of the world. So what happens is when you're online, you look at all the videos. Video is the accountability of the God of the universe. So I'm spreading online where? To the entire internet. That's why they slow down people's spreads. I'm spreading across the possibly. I'm spreading across the entire world. And so what happens is you start to see Africa is a big continent, and they're hearing these affirmations, and they're like, we are not saying the same thing about work. If you don't pay somebody, they're not going to work at all. So the mentality of a sociopath in this environment, that I don't want to pay somebody, that's just the way the world is, and there's people's like, well, you're just going to get a worker strike. That's just the way it is. You have to pay somebody for them to come back and give you the time of day or to care. It's just what it is. And if not, they'll just start their own business. And they'll go ask for subsidies, use government assistance, and have a great time, or use a coupon. It's a great world if you travel a lot. So my perspective, I'll go there. I'm trying not to be my real self right now, rather wait for a real-time encounter. But they'll say, why did you stay in Naples and not go back up to your city? Because, so I'm just gonna sip this real quick, this is just drunk honesty so everyone can hear it. All right. Guys, hell is real. And people are going to hell. In fact, they're going to burn, right, on earth, but I want to see it go, I want to see it faster. I want to see it happen faster. Hell meaning there are certain people that think they can go from point A to point B, and they're not going to go to prison. They can say whatever they want to say about somebody's, I'm going to be honest, mother, and nothing bad's going to happen. So I'm like, you know what, they do the same thing to your mother. They do the same thing to Jesus' mother, the good and the bad things. They do the same thing to a pregnant woman. And the reason why I'm putting that out there is because I'm just going to be vulnerable. I'm just going to just be my real blunt self on here so you can hear it. This isn't like, oh, sugar-coated, I'm trying to make money, I'll even sacrifice my income. There are some arrogant pastors out there, not my church right here doing the customers, right? There are some arrogant pastors out there, and I'm going to hold you to the words that are coming out of your mouth. I'm going to hold you to the words that are coming out of your mouth. I'm going to record you saying these things, or putting Pastor Greg Ball, I'm just going to say his name for the rest of my life. Pastor Greg Ball told me, guys, when I was 21, before I had a chance to see who the hell do you think you are? He banged his hands out. Who the hell do you think you are? To think the people have to be sorry for the things they've done to you. He was like getting angry at me. We had a conversation. This was about the medical world, right? I was just saying people are trying to make me hurt people. They're making me feel as if I need to go fight these people. I'm like, first and foremost, isn't that their job? Isn't that people are supposed to be fighting them, like a lawyer or like a firm or like the people in charge of that hospital? Aren't they supposed to fight those people? And they're not doing it. So not this, but I'm saying like people have had to like, the door was shut on them for simple, like, you know, so he told me that to my face. And this is when I just said, I'm going to be a genius for once, and I'm going to be right from start to finish, but I'm going to do it. Now so just watch this. What Pastor is really telling me is, who the hell okay, let me just drink this one, so I can just be honest on here, guys. It's not, you shouldn't have gone Division III. It's not, well, you shouldn't have dated, you should have dated some girls. It's, yeah, people are going to hell. They're going to burn here first. Then they're going to burn some more. That's the reality. They're going to do it right the first time. Like, here's the Bible. Hey, guys, this is the blueprint on how to become very successful in life. And these people want to spit in every single page and say the people who wrote it weren't influential and inspired a whole bunch of geniuses and whatever, architects to whatever. There's people like Pastor who think that they know everything, or they think they know everything about God or humans. Contextually, there's 7 billion people on this planet who, I promise you, do not agree with the words that are coming out of his mouth when he says, who the hell do you think you are? To think the people have to be sorry for the things they've done to you. What this is, I'm just gonna just put it out there so people can hear this. What this means is, who the hell do you think you are that you think that you can walk in here and get a lawyer? Who the hell do you think you are to think that you can get a job to go out and sue me for this thing? Who the hell do you think you are to think that you're going to be able to get bigger and take this program and defend yourself against me? Who do you think you are to think that you're going to build a bigger fence outside your house? Who the hell do you think you are to think that you can go get a lion and train a lion and have him in your house like the Saudi guys? So that's the mentality and the psychology of that. This is going to hurt 50% of Naples, and I want you to know the reason why I'm angry. Why is it 50%? Why is it 50% of people really believe that they can do these things for more? If I ever believed that, it'd be only for maybe one day, and it was when no one was watching. But to affirm that and to be brave like that, he's basically saying you can't go out. Who the hell do you think you are? I think you can go out and get a lawyer and fight this, bro. Who the hell do you think you are to be a teacher and think you're going to change the world and go out and teach these kids things? Who do you think you are to be a coach and to coach someone how to be better That's what he's telling me. Who the hell do I think I am to go be an air marshal and stop 9/11? Who the hell do I think I am? That's what he was telling me to my face. Who the hell do you and I think I am, thinking that we can do anything in this world? And that's why I'm just being a genius and doing crazy stuff online and posting all these things about t-shirts, because I'm going to challenge everything you say. I am a genius. I am capable. I went into church, and I'm kind of off tangent, and I'm just going to keep doing it more and more so it's spread. I said, I feel so good. I walk into this church during a Bible study and I say, it's a great, Jesus. We're talking about Jesus. This guy could have been a great inventor and, invented a video camera. That's how smart he was. And they looked at me and they're just like, what are you talking about? I'm like, no, that's how great Jesus was. He was so intelligent and so powerful. He could have invented a video camera or surveillance. Isn't that great that he could have done that? He had miracles, guy was flying in the air. This guy was so great, he could have done everything we have. He could have done it all. So I do believe in the truth and conviction, but I do want to it's life is not finite the way that whatever he's saying is not true. If that's why we're having hurricanes, that's why, because that mentality only works for maybe 5 years. But one more time, so you guys can hear it. I want to see people look themselves in the mirror. You told me be meek and humble. I am meek and I'm living meek and humble. They said to go stop and play football and go get a girlfriend, right? I stopped what I was doing and I went and got a girlfriend. That's why I did that. What do you mean? Oh no. I have to hold Pastor Greg Ball the things he said. Pastor Greg Ball, not the one in Naples, California, Naples, Florida. Pastor, you cannot call the cops on me, bro. You're on surveillance. You said those words to me. Was this about ism and sexism and trafficking and all this stuff? No. I'm referring to his psychology. Who the hell do I think I am to go out and speak to my school or stop something bad from happening? Who the hell do I think I am? changed my mind. It changed my, instead of like, oh, were you scared? I said, I'm gonna stop him. That's what I said. And this is when I started being like, then Bill Gates, this is all kind of like a genius code. If they want to live like that, give them an opportunity to live like that. But my point is, I want to videotape everything because I want to see your mentality of that you don't have to be sorry. Invent like a big house like Walmart, and have there be everything in there, and they can just steal from it. But you have to survive. Just invent one company. Be like, anyone can steal from this store. It's just a dummy thing. They give, anyone can steal, but we get to put you on blast when you get caught. The smartest people get to basically, and there'll be lasers, there'll be like bear traps. You might pick up the wrong thing and dee. But if they want to live like that, where they feel they do not have to be sorry, then let them do it. Not closure, like don't do it. No, build something. I want to see how, like Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg, you have so much money. Just build another Walmart and say, we are not going to put them in jail per se, but there will be some kind of repercussion for trying to steal from them. You may lose an arm or two, but you can keep going. So you don't have to steal from our biz, you can steal from them. And you don't have to be sorry. We're gonna give them, and then I want you guys to put it on TV. And you could even strategically, like, in order to get this, you just have to say the right information, or like, the whole thing goes jing jing, and like a gas chamber comes or something, and you had the ability to go to the gas mask thing or whatever, like, but you weren't fast enough or whatever it was, or whatever. But you give them the tools. Yes, Black Friday, but there is a cost to stealing. Anybody can do it. I want Pastor to, this is why I got angry at you for saying that. I can't see what you're seeing. Isaiah, we got away. But I know for a fact, if you give them an opportunity and it's immediate like that, they're going to be like, if you show them that, you go in here, you can get whatever you want in this store, but you just have to make sure that you survive. Like, listen. And it's designed to where you have to be a genius to acquire it. So like exiting the store, you would need to answer a certain type of question in a certain amount of time, or else you have to go back, put it back in the same place and redo that same question, or keep scrolling in it. There may be like bees or something that come in, just like the Hunger Games, but then you got to go and you get the repellent. But you design it so that they understand that, like, the point is you put it on camera. So the reason why I'm outside is it's not the past. And I just want to study, the past because it's data from an internet point of view. You show your kids he didn't want to be sorry. And they'll even have a choice. If you say that you are sorry, then you get 15 more minutes, or we'll give you an oxygen mask. And you will legitimately see people be like, I don't have enough time. All you have to do is run across the entire, thing and push the button. And you would have 15 seconds or 15 minutes of oxygen. And they still try to go out, you know what I mean? So it's just the psychology. Peace out. I don't know if that explained enough, but like, just know I just want it to like design my life to where you could see people's psychology.